What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Tiki Taka podcast. It's been how long?
5 months.
5 months.
We're consistent, man. Come on now.
We
Consistent uploaders.
dedicated to academics and athletics.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
We have a special presentation this week for D3Week for the NCAA, which is a week designated to recognize all Division III athletics throughout the NCAA. So we have some features about our program here for you guys. We hope you guys enjoy. So we can get right into it. We're going to go through three categories here. Our first is going to be our favorite individual moment playing. Our second one is going to be our favorite moment off the field or around the team. And then our third moment would be a fan favorite, our favorite Coach Reese moment. So we can start off with...
Boy.
I guess we can start off with our first game, for favorite game moment. Favorite game?
I feel like it's pretty easy for me and Cade. I'm kind of interested in the
Men's talk. Yeah.
in Cale's.
Well, why don't you guys go first?
Alright, well, mine is by far got to be my goal that I scored. Game winner about a week ago. There's been questions about whether it was mine or not, but I promise that ball is not over the line. I put that on everything. All right? Cade, were you the one who was behind me?
I was like in the 6.
Like, and you were because only one person ran with me. Everyone went to Sean.
that was me.
Yeah. Did you see?
I mean, the ball was like in the goal. I know. I just saw that the ball ended up in the goal, but I didn't even know if it like hit you. I thought it I don't know.
It 100% hit me.
I'm sure. I mean, I saw it like bounce around. Like I'm sure your foot got in there at some point or wherever. I can't know. Yeah. It appeared that you made a play on it and it ended up in the.
It's my goal, Sean.
So
my goal.
Yeah.
All right, you have already plenty of goals. All right, that was my goal.
Senior goal versus PLU game winner. Last home game.
Whitworth.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Whitworth.
Yeah, I love that because taking a page out of my book.
Yeah.
Claiming some dodgy goals, man.
I swear I touched it, but regardless if I did or not, I celebrated I did.
Well, that's the thing with Cale's.
I debatably touched it or did not touch it.
It was debatably already over the line.
Yeah.
But Cale celebrated a lot harder than Angel did. So for those of you who don't understand this, there was a game a couple years ago.
This was my junior year.
I think it was my freshman year.
Sophomore
year. Yeah.
Very, very end of the game.
Well, we were
down.
This was at Linfield. We
Yeah.
were down 2-0 at half, right?
Yeah.
And so we came back. Who scored?
It was a penalty.
Luke scored a penalty.
Nah,
Lincoln scored a header.
Lincoln scored a header.
I
And then
penalty.
and then the goal that the debatable
It was a
3-2
free
goal.
kick. Got headed back across for an easy tap in.
Yeah, Lincoln headed it
for
across.
Angel, who tapped it. And as the ball's rolling over the goal line, Cale also
Stuck my
taps
foot
it.
out.
And Cale runs away in celebration a lot harder than Angel did. So everybody just assumed it was Cale's goal.
I was gassed, man.
And
30 seconds
Dude,
left.
Angel is still so upset about
Well, the
that.
best Angel when he tells that
Angel
story,
describing, yeah.
he's like, yeah, I scored and then I saw Cale running around.
And I was like, no.
He's like,
Wait.
No. No, it's too late.
He's like, he's really gonna do this. Yeah, that's class.
It's like a very similar situation in my instance. Yeah. But in my case, I swear I touched it.
No, yours was definitely much more of like your goal. Less like you had to touch that.
Yeah, I think
you had to try.
Well,
and
Sean
touch
was
that.
saying that he was by the AR, and the AR was saying that it was like already over the line.
Yeah, but like I was on the line. How could I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
It was my goal and one of my favorite moments. I celebrated like crazy. I was like,
yeah.
And that was our first set piece goal.
Who said that was like, well, Sean, when you celebrate the same exact way if you score or if someone else scores.
Yeah,
you just go like this.
Yeah.
And if Ty scores, he goes, yeah! He freaks out right to the corner.
But, and then...
Note. So it's all about how you celebrate.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly, that's what matters. But it was our first set piece goal of the year, too. And it was scored by...
Was it really?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Well, not direct.
Free kick. Yeah.
Sorry, not direct. Like off a corner.
First corner goal, yeah.
And it was scored by one of the shortest players on the field.
The Tide apparently the Tide for shortest on the field, according to like stats, right?
Oh, yeah. Say that. Small 5'6" guy.
I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7".
Interesting.
Anyway, that's my favorite moment, and it just recently happened, which is really cool. Senior season as well. Last home game. Just great moment.
That was lit.
Yeah.
Very lit. Very lit.
I say mine's similar. Either like my first like real goal against PLU. I don't know. That was I don't know. I can't like put that into words really. Like it just kind of happened, and I don't have a big memory of it if I'm being honest.
Bro, honestly,
Dude, I
that's
have
one
a
of
memory of that.
You have a good memory?
No, like of his when he scored. He just like I was just like I don't know. We were kind of under it a little bit because we had defended.
Yeah.
Like we were ahead for a while, right? When did we score?
Yeah, we scored in like early in the second half.
Yeah,
and then
they scored with like 5 minutes left,
yeah.
and I was like, oh god dang! Like threw a lead before, now we might have to go to overtime, and they were like putting us under pressure and stuff after they just scored, and so we were just kind of like, I don't know. I was hopeful, but like
we weren't really creating a bunch of chances at that point.
Not at the time, yeah. And so I was just like, dang, we really could have used like just holding on for those last 5 minutes, and then Cade just goes in and starts sprinting at the goalkeeper.
No one. That was like one of the most unexpected moments in like my career here. It was just like everyone was just like, oh, they're just passing around the back. Oh my god!
Okay, so what happened was the one before I watched it on the film.
Dude, there's a lot that you got close to.
Yeah. Dude, I was talking to Adam on the bench about this. I was like,
two occasions before
the one right before I almost got it. And I was like, all right, well, that was close. Like, if I'd like had a better start, like I might be able to like actually get that. But so I watched the film of the goal, and so they passed the ball back to the goalkeeper, and I wasn't about to go because I had actually just come back from being offside.
And everyone was yelling at you.
Yeah, I was like, go get the ball. I was like, I can't. I'm offside. Let me get back. And then Shane and Marco were yelling at each other because Marco was like telling them to calm down or whatever. I remember that because I hear that in the background. And the goalkeeper, I see, goes to pass back to him, but I was like too far away. I was like, he's going to one-time this. I'm not going to go do it.
Yeah.
But then he took a touch, and he put his head down, and it was like, it wasn't a very good touch. He like kind of like touched it away from him. I was like, all right, I might as well try. And so I just like sprinted as fast as I could and like jumped, but like left my leg out.
Yeah.
And he hit me square in the instep, and I didn't see it. So I heard it hit my foot, and I was like looking like, where did this go? Like, is it going to pop out to me?
Right.
And I turned, and it's just rolling into the net. And I was like, oh, that's
dude, it was a ting though. It was like, boom, boom.
Yeah, no. I was like on the right, and I like that happened. I just sprinted so fast.
Well, I was like, at first I like looked because like I was like, am I offsides? But then I was like, well, there's no way I'm offsides. Like, yeah. So. Yeah, that was, I don't know.
That's one of my favorite moments, actually, honestly. Like, honestly, even for me, because I was like, everyone on the bench went nuts, dude. Like, there's a video on Puget Sound of me and Patty, like, hugging each other, like, jumping up and down. That was crazy.
I always love watching the bench reactions on our goals.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Yeah, dude. We know how to celebrate.
We do.
Mine would either be that or...
running to the corner.
Yeah, a little capital cases. Or scoring a hat trick in England. One of those two.
That has to appeal to you.
Yeah, that moment is definitely it for me.
Game winner.
Yeah,
in the conference. Yeah.
2 game winners. All right, this is what I'm interested in.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like several, but I think favorite game memory could be game winner against Western. This like super recent, but. I don't know. There was just something about, like, there was just so much, we had so much belief going in that game, and a game that, like, Western's a good team. They're playing solid. Division II, and they're, like, kind of up here, and we haven't.
They won their conference last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. The NCAA tournament.
And, like, I don't know. We play them pretty much every summer, and, like, it's usually a preseason game, so it kind of had, like, a different feel this year because we had, like, preparation time for that. But I don't know. We just had like so much belief and passion in that whole game, and like that game went so well executed, and we were just playing so well. And
like honestly, we probably should have won by multiple goals. If
I think so.
We could have.
Could maybe not should have, but could have won by multiple goals.
That goal to capture it all, like for you, is like a top event. But like as a team, that's one of our best.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. Yeah.
That's like one of the best we've played as a team that I've seen since I've been in this program. It was like wow.
Minute 1 to minute 90, we're like organized, working super, super hard. And there wasn't like a period of time where like we left our foot off the gas or like weren't super focused in that.
100%. Everyone was going like 100 miles per hour that game. It was honestly, it was so awesome to watch.
Well, and it wasn't one of those where we like nicked it on. It wasn't like we won 1-0 because we like were under it the entire game and like nicked a goal like on the counter.
No,
yeah,
we
and I mean, like,
outplayed them so like.
And I don't know what the actual shot count was, but on their scoreboard it said we had like 11 shots. It said they had like 5.
They only had 1 on target though.
Yeah.
And it was that one that Andrew saved in the first half.
It was
like hit him in the
and it was like a mispass too. Yeah. So it was
it was like our own unforced kind of error. It wasn't like we got broken down.
But yeah, I think that game, not only like I don't know, that was just such a fun game to play in, and obviously scoring was lit, kicking crap out of the corner flag.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. And I think also, like, I guess, I don't know, there's, like, a different side of the game when, like, being, like, a captain figure or whatever. But I think just, like, our passion and our drive in that game was so cool to see. And as, like, a captain leader figure that I haven't had a role in my previous years here, like, just kind of adds an extra component that, like, gives you a good feeling, I guess, as opposed to just, like, I don't know. It's
I
difficult
totally
to explain, but yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a great moment.
I'll definitely
all of ours.
That.
You know what I find interesting is that all of it happened this year.
True.
Our top moments.
Yes,
all right. Top like non-playing moment. You want to go first since you went last?
I can. Yeah. I have like several.
I have one, and I really hope it doesn't get. I have 2, but I have one that I really want to.
Oh, I have one. Okay, just go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I have one that I feel like one of you guys probably had too. So maybe I don't know if I should say it.
Just go ahead. No, go ahead. We can make.
I've thought of like several that are just like little. I don't know. I've thought about it for a little bit, and just all the moments are just like little dumb, stupid stuff that we're doing on trips. That's just like wouldn't really be funny, but it's just like when you're all there.
Yeah.
At the time, it's just like hilarious.
My moment was my freshman year. We were in Oregon, playing soccer golf.
Yeah, this is the one I wrote down.
Soccer golf at the park.
Oh! Oh my god!
So we're playing soccer golf. So for those who know, soccer golf is just like regular golf, but you're using your feet and the ball and you're trying to get to the like location as least shots as possible. So we're all kind of lined up for the first shot. On like another, like there's like us on grass and there's cement walkway, and on the other side there's benches, and so we're all lined up, and so someone said it might have been Jay who said it. Someone was like, "Hey, be careful! Don't hit the benches and have it come back and hit someone, or like pay attention when you shoot the ball." So everybody had kind of shot already, and then the last people standing there were like Jason, our athletic trainer, and Sean. So Sean just has a rip. And it goes.
Sean's got a mean left foot.
Sean has a very powerful strike in the
rocket,
and it just drilled straight off the bench and just right back into Jason. An unfortunate region.
Drilled him in the nuts.
And so that was pretty comical. Just because like you could kind of see that happening before it happened.
Dude, I knew Sean was gonna hit the bench,
and like people were like, "Hey, be careful." No.
And Sean just dude, I was injured that trip. So I was standing. Yes.
Jay was hurt.
Jay was hurt.
He played that off well though. He was like,
but no, then this Jay.
Oh god.
I'm good. Don't worry, bro. I'm good.
Well, and then we played the crossbar game, and Jason hit the crossbar for the first time that same day.
Yeah. But I was injured, so I was like standing right next to that bench. Like that could have easily have hit me too.
Dude,
so I just see that happen in real time. It just goes boom, 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 and I was like, "You good, Jay?" And he's just like grunting, just like, "I'm good."
It's down. Oh my god.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh my god.
Also, another one, Angel in Texas, in a little swimming competition.
Class.
Relay race.
And he won Michael Phelps
Award.
Yeah. Angel's
Did he win that at the end of the?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
That's funny.
Did you have another one that we didn't hit on?
I also thought of our camping trip to Bellingham. Not our freshman year, although that was hilarious. But
slept on some rocks.
then last
was my
freshman year. We stayed in like cabins, and before my car even got there, or like as we drive up, Dane's got like a massive ice bag on his eye.
Oh!
Yeah.
Like some lady, I don't know, he like cut his eyebrow open because he slipped on a dock.
I think Jay and I were talking about this. I think Jay knows the true story now.
He didn't slip on the dock.
Just a stupid occurrence, but I don't know, some lady gave him like a 2 gallon Ziploc bag for a little cut on his eye. Yeah. It was like way too big, and so I think I was in like Noah's car, and we show up.
Yeah.
I think
we're just like,
we're in the same car.
How is
like,
this happened already? Like first 20 minutes.
Yeah, we weren't even there yet.
And then later, I just remember like Dane in the campsite, like calling Jay on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, Jay, can I get some help? And like, oh god, we're gonna have to drive Jay all the way to the campsite just because of this stupid
he needs
thing.
Stitches.
And then also, when we were making dinner and we had the hot dogs, and
Rowan
poked you in the face.
Shout out Rowan.
Just wiggling him.
Yeah.
Poked you in the face with the hot dog.
Poke me in the neck with a hot dog.
You're just like.
Okay, so we got what?
So yeah, just like it's so funny.
Yeah.
Like thinking of just those things. How do you think of those things?
Cale getting absolutely obliterated by Sky in the bus.
Oh, that was after my Linfield 3-2 game winner.
Yeah, when Sky come out of the bathroom and people were like trying to push him.
People were like,
and so Sky.
Remember, if you go to the back of the bus, they like run the gauntlet, and people like push you.
Got you.
To try to, because Sky was at like the front of the bus, and he had to go all the way, so everyone was like trying to stop him from going.
And he just started swinging his arms, and just
I remember this. I forgot about
my
that.
head
Right
straight into the like overhead compartment, just posterized me. I was like out. I was like, oh. Yeah. I think mine's not like a favorite moment of Reach necessarily, but like most memorable was my freshman year during like 2-a-days. So like first real I guess like experience playing with the team and being coached by Reese and stuff, but we were playing like a 7-a-side, just like pretty typical game to big goals, and it was like a pretty intense session, and kind of, I don't know, angst I guess was elevated, and people were getting really into the game and stuff, and I was playing on the left wing, and someone like clips a ball for like a header, but it was behind me, and so like my first instinct was just to turn around and bike the ball, and so I'd like turn around and do a bicycle kick, and I like scored it. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember this.
Yeah, but it was like one of the first training sessions that I like score a bike, and everyone like goes crazy, and I like look over, and Reese just standing there like straight faced, arms crossed, not saying a word, and like I was like, oh geez, all right. And then after the session, or like right after that game ended, everyone was like, dude, I don't know, I wouldn't have tried that.
Yeah.
Reese, I don't know, he liked his just chest the ball down, play simple, not try anything too crazy, but that was just like I was a freshman. That was just like my first instinct, kind of. I guess it's just like
and
that acrobatic take. And I did score it, and so after the session, everyone's like, "Dude, if you tried that and missed, you would have been in some trouble."
Do you remember?
But I just remember that like
before we went to England, we were the same situation. You scored a bike, but instead he was like he gave us like credit for like multiple goals. He's like, all right, 7-2. Yeah. He did. It was before we went to England. Cale scored a bike in training, and it was up. It was like 3-2. It made the game like 3-2 or whatever. Okay. And then Reese was like, yep, 7-2. Just like so.
Different reaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have done it multiple times.
Yeah. I do love it. Love a cheeky bike.
Yeah. In practice though, you gotta do it in a game, bro.
Also, just Reese is absolute immunity to anything.
Yeah.
So
anything. He hasn't got time for that. All right.
Doesn't have time to be sick, man. No. It's smart. It's good thinking.
His annual spiel about keeping your hands clean. Don't be touching door handles.
Don't be licking doorknobs.
Yeah, do not be licking doorknobs.
Don't be licking doorknobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that about has it for our D3 section.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Some insider info.
Yeah. So some behind the scenes of UPS men's soccer.